Hey guys! Dude, that is an awful way to start an intro. I shouldn't even be using this script. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go into this with taking bits and pieces off the script I wrote, because I didn't even finish it, but today I'm gonna be doing something I have wanted to do for a long time. Ranting. So, yeah, also, I decided to use my OC Fits as the, channel mascot, so, yeah. First things first, I do want to tell you, please do not harass anyone mentioned in this video. They are humans too, just like us, even if they do bad things. So, without further ado, let's move on. Please ignore my awful gameplay in the background. I know I sound automated, I keep messing up this line of the video. Like that. You know what, I'll just go with it, man. First rant of the day is about Forsaken! Yay! Seriously though, this is actually one of my favorite games, and it is very unfortunate what is happening. If you didn't know, one of the developers, I think his name is Kaiser, he is a friend of Soul's. Well, more like he's Soul's friend. Either way you phrase it. But apparently, they're still friends even after this whole dilemma. Now, normally I would say, yeah, it's okay to be friends even if this person, isn't welcome in our community. Yeah, it's still okay to be friends. But when your friend ends up doing these things that Soul did, they're no longer a friend. I mean, come on. I feel truly awful for the victims. I don't like talking about controversy usually, but, you know, I think more has to be said. And even if I am a premium member and I still play Forsaken, however, I haven't played in a while. I've only been playing the Nosferatu update, and that's about it. But I don't like when people do these things, and I don't think anybody does. It's disgusting. I don't know how people can do this. It's not right. It's not human, even though I don't get how people can do that with a smile on their face. And then the next day everything that happened, and then they just keep living on like nothing ever happened. It's sickening, really. But, yeah, it's just, and ROBLOX is probably aware of this situation they're probably very much aware. However, he is still not banned. And I'm pretty sure if mass reports came in over Soul's account, they probably already are. If you mass report someone on Roblox, they get banned, either for like a day or something. I don't know how the whole ban system works. I've recently gotten banned for a day for a few things. I'll put a screenshot if I still have it and I can find it. But it's really, really dumb how moderation works. Technically, this first rant isn't even just about Forsaken. It's just about safety. The safety of kids, and kids like myself. I'm not really a kid. I'm 17. I'm a minor. But I will be 18 in January, so. But the thing is, when you're a minor, you are vulnerable. Your brain is not fully developed. That's not me saying everybody's stupid, by the way. That's an actual fact. Kids' brains, kids and teens, their brains aren't fully developed. So they can't really, they can't understand emotion like adults can. Kids are not built to handle sexual or unsafe adult behavior. When they're exposed to it, their brain reacts like it's in danger. They may feel scared, confused, or frozen. They don't know how to leave the environment because they can't find a safe exit. Trust will become much harder for a kid to utilize. I think that's the word. They'll stop trusting adults, older people, and even their parents. And their brain will start to think, anyone could hurt me. Emotions get overwhelming. They might get anxious. They might feel ashamed or guilty, even though it is not their fault. They'll get angry or shut down. Their brain can't calm their feelings. Stress makes it harder to focus, remember things, stay motivated. And kids often do not understand what happened, so they think that they did something wrong. This hurts their self-worth and confidence. And their safety system also will stay active. I'm sorry, I gotta pause the recording. Hold on. Sorry, my bad. Their safety system also stays active. Their body might stay on high alert, causing trouble sleeping, stomachs, or headaches, fear of certain places, people, or situations. So kids are not they shouldn't even be online at certain ages. Yes, it is okay for your kids to have friends, but please supervise them. And the thing that Roblox is doing with their AI moderation and all this, it's not helping at all. It makes, hell, look at Creecraft's videos. He's proved this multiple times. Yes, I understand. It is hard to moderate a billion player base of a game. But, yeah, you're like $1 billion company. Surely you can find people to pay in order to moderate and protect kids. And it's not just the developers and the admins and all of that. Yeah, the parent should also be keeping an eye on their kids as well. You have no idea what your kid could be going through on a screen. You know? Next up, user-generated games and spaces. Anyone and anything could really build and upload a gamer experience. Some of these games mimic these adult or sexualized environments, such as clubs, condos, roleplays. Roleplays are fine, but the ones I am talking about are the NSFW ones. Please do not do those, especially around children. Young players may wander into these spaces accidentally or innocently and completely shut down because they encountered something that a kid shouldn't be seeing. It is also incredibly easy to bypass the filter in order to get a kid onto a off-platform site. I have an idea, but it's not the greatest, and it definitely needs some polishing. When we friend someone, I feel like the only reason that I try to get my friends to friend me on Discord is because the tags are so absurd. Like, I could be trying to ask somebody in, like, for example, let's say a role play. We go into a movie theater, and I'm like, oh, could I have some popcorn? I get flagged for that. What do you mean I can't ask for a bucket of popcorn in a movie theater? You know what I'm saying? It's just so, yes, I can understand. Maybe the tag filter needs so much work. The moderation needs so much work. Everything needs to be observed. I just don't get it. Another thing, Roblox does not know for sure who is behind each avatar. A child could pretend to be older. An adult could pretend to be a kid. It makes it way too easy to hide. It's not rocket science, really. Like, I could probably make a new account right now and then fake the AI filter. But I'm not going to do that because I don't want to be traced and get banned. So, not going to do that. But go look at Creecraft's videos. He's done it before. And it's absurd how easy it is to just fake your face. But, yes. And now, let's move on to technically this is the second part, but I'm going to count it as the third part because I've almost run out of footage for recording, and then I'm going to have to edit all the avatars and blah, blah, blah. So let's move on to our part 3 of the video. What Roblox isn't doing well, their moderation is too slow. Unsafe games pop up every day. Even if they're not on the front page, they still pop up. Moderators often remove them after kids have already seen them. Age checks are incredibly easy to fake. And like I said, like a million times before, Creekcraft has made multiple videos on this, and I think other people have too. I'll actually link a few videos I know of down below. Please go watch those, obviously. Private servers can hide abuse. People can make a private game and invite kids. However, private servers I don't see as a big issue, because technically the only way you can get strangers in order to join your private server is if you go into settings and do it yourself. Chat filters miscoded language. Predators sometimes use innocent-sounding phrases, emojis, and misspellings which trick the automated system. And I could actually probably take screenshots and put in a few examples right here. If I find any, I'll edit it in right now. But if I don't, I'll just let it be, I guess. Voice chat creates new risks. Voice chat is supposed to be age restricted, but kids lie about age and so do adults. Moderation on live voice chat is insanely ridiculous. I know of people who have gotten terminated and falsely banned because someone just reported them, like said, oh, they said something bad on voice chat when they don't even say anything. This is technically the reason why, yes, while I do have voice chat, I have it off. I never turn it on during a game, because the amount of times I've gotten warned for saying absolutely nothing was quite absurd to me. They added a new age estimation tech, which apparently users have to take a video selfie to prove that they are older than 13. Excuse me? So if you really think about it, isn't this technically just the same thing? Isn't this just child exploitation? That's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong on that. They're very big different things. But they also say they're banning sexualized content, such as condo games, NSFW roleplay, suggestive clothing or avatars, when I can literally put in 20 pictures right now that I have saved on my phone of people with the most disgusting avatars I've ever seen. So, about the schlep scenario here, they banned the YouTuber, but they left the problem. His ban exposed how moderation rolls a dice every morning. And it's literally a lottery. It actually is a lottery. And his ban, he did everything right in order to get rid of the pedophiles. And yet, cease and desist letter for that? Are we serious? He did a better job than the actual people with a job. YouTube is technically not a job. It's... I don't know how to explain it. I mean, I don't know. His entire ban is just he said, they said. And they're not unbanning him because they know they'd have to admit they were wrong. It's just so... It's so absurd to me. How? How do you mess up the pad? Anyway, I'm just gonna end the video here because it's like 10 in the morning where I am, and I'm almost out of footage. So, and I have lots of editing to do, but that's not the point. Thank you for coming and listening to my little silly rant, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!